tonight.
Our officials tonight, Chris Wilchin, Chris Hofert, and Brent Scharf. As both teams break the huddles, John Carlson and the Decorah Vikings to our right, and Jed Heeman and the Waukon Indians to our left. Indians will move to our right, Decorah will move to our left here in the first half. Hayden Hamill and Jacob Leaps will jump center. Chris Wilchin has the basketball. He will dribble it once. He will blow his whistle. He'll toss it up in the air, and the Indians will have the first possession as Ronan runs it down in the backcourt to our left, moving it to the front court to our right. He's guarded by Nimrod in the man-to-man. Ronan, bounce pass in the left corner to Herman. Herman on the left wing to Waters. Waters between the circles to Ronan. Ronan back between the circles to Severson. Severson on the drive, right of the lane, now stopped, working on Leaps. Holding, looking for a pass. Kicks it to Ronan, midcourt area, right side to Severson. Severson on the right wing, working on Leaps, directing traffic. His pass deflected, taken on the high post right by Waters. Back along the baseline to Severson, 15-footer, no good. Battle for the Blues, ball taken by Hamill. Baseline left to Ronan. Ronan's jumper is no good, and scoring the rebound for Decorah. Scoring with the behind-the-back dribble, pressured in the backcourt by Severson. Quickly ahead to Hartman on the right side. Tried to get it underneath to Reed Drenth, and it's punched out of bounds by Justin Herman. 52 seconds in, no score.
Yeah, great time. Great job of looking down the floor, Darren.
Baseline left. Leaps will look to get it inbounds. Leaps gets a 3 count, kicks it deep in the midcourt area to Nimrod on the left near side. Hand pass to Skirring. Skirring guarded there by Severson. Dribbles to the top of the key. Drake leaves it on the high post left to Drenth. Back between the circles to Skirring. Skirring picked on there by Severson. A bounce pass on the right wing to Hartman. Left side to Skirring. Skirring drives to the high post right. Right wing to Leaps. Right corner to Nimrod. 3-pointer up and good. Colin Nimrod with 3-pointer number 5 on the season. It's 3-0 Decorah. We're a minute 22 in.
Darren, we had 7 touches of the ball there before that 3 went up.
Herman dribbles up into the front court to our right. Goes on the left wing to Severson. Pass underneath, deflected away by Drenth. Taken away by Hartman for Decorah. Now to Skirring. Skirring at three-quarter court. He's double-teamed in the backcourt. Passes to Nimrod. Nimrod dribbles across the timeline. Right corner to Leaps. Leaps deep on the right wing to Nimrod. Top of the key to Skirring. Left side to Hartman. Indians playing
a tight man-to-man, Darren. Or
matching up out of a zone.
Yeah, match-up zone, I think. Yeah.
Nimrod to Skirring. 3-pointer up, no good. Rebound tapped from Waters ahead to Herman. Herman splits defenders down the lane. The layup, though, is no good. The rebound pulled down by Leaps for Decorah. Leaps on the push. Left baseline to Nimrod underneath the Hartman at the left block. Chris stops against Hamill. Powers it up and gets fouled. Chris got it in an awkward position, made some room for himself, and draws the game's first foul. And the personal will go against Brock Waters. Waters picks up his first and the team's first as well. So Hartman will go to the free throw line. First one misses badly. He's now 2 for 6 at the line this year.
Yeah, that's, of course, something that everybody should understand. They're freebies. You've got to be able to make those.
And Decorah is making 73% this year. Second one up and good. It is a 4-0 lead for Decorah. We're 2:15 into the ball game. Ronan passes across the timeline to Waters. Waters on the left wing with a hand pass to Herman. Herman to the free throw line, now stops. Goes on the left side to Waters. Waters on the left wing, retreats to the midcourt area. Leaves it on the left side to Severson, and he retreats to the midcourt area. Severson on the drive to the free throw line, stops against Reed Drenth, had it knocked away, kicks it on the right side to Ronan. Ronan goes down the lane, and a blocking foul called on Chris Hartman. Hartman picks up the foul, his first, and a couple of free throws coming for Ronan. 5:20 to play first quarter, a 4-0 lead for Decorah. Ronan, a 63% free throw shooter at 5 for 8 this year. As Reed Drenth has some blood on the uniform, and James Lang will come in for him.
Right now, Darren, Waukon is putting a huge amount of pressure on our ball handlers trying to bring the ball up the floor. And there's got to be somebody open because they're double-teaming the ball.
Ronan's first free throw up and good. Indians on the board at the 5:20 mark of the first quarter. It's 4-1 Decorah. Second one coming for Ronan. It is up. It is no good. Rebound taken at the right block by Waters. He went up, lost control of it. Ball goes out of bounds. Indians will keep it baseline right. 5:17 to play first quarter. 4-1 Decorah. Indian ball shooting to our right. Severson looking to get it inbounds against Leaps. Severson holding and looking. Goes right corner to Waters. Waters checked there by Lang. He's going to take a three-pointer. He'll bury it, and we're tied at 4. 5:10 to play first quarter. Nimrod in the backcourt with the behind-the-back dribble. Lost control of it. Ended up getting tied up by Severson. Alternating possession will go to Decorah.
You realize there again, Darren, there were 3 men on Nimrod, so we've got to be able to reverse the ball there.
And Drake was there for the reversal as well.
Yep.
At three-quarter court, Skirring will look to get it in bounds. Does so to Nimrod at three-quarter court. Now to Drake Skirring. Skirring will attack and dribble across the timeline. Leaves it to Nimrod. Nimrod left corner to Hartman underneath the Lang at the left block to the right block. And Leaps puts it up and in. Jacob Leaps with his first 2. 6-4 Decorah. 4:45 to play first quarter. Jacob Ronan dribbles to the front court to our right. Picked up in the man-to-man defense by Colin Nimrod. Ronan dribbling around midcourt area. Goes on the right side to Waters. Waters top of the key to Severson. Left side to Herman. Herman driving left baseline. Stopped. Had his shot blocked by Skirring. Pulled down by Lang. Quickly ahead to Leaps. He beats everybody down the floor. He went up and he got stripped. The ball was knocked out of bounds by Severson. Decorah will keep it. 4:25 left first quarter. 6-4 Vikings.
Yeah, Waukon showing a little quickness there. Got back on, really prevented a layup.
Wyatt Willie is into the lineup as pass goes inbounds to Lang, and Lang goes up and gets fouled. Also coming in at the previous break, Peyton Hesse. Also coming in for the Indians, Brock Burns. Foul will go against Brock Burns. His first, team's second. Lang will shoot 2. First free throw was no good. They'll have another here. Big guy averaging 9.5 points per game in the first 2 contests of the campaign. Second free throw, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Indians. Burns got it. Burns outlet left to Peyton Hesse. Hesse up into the front court. Goes right side to Willie. A three-pointer up and good. Wyatt Willie gets the first bench points of the game. Indians their first lead, 7-6 with 4:08 to play first quarter. Leaps up into the front court. Leaps now to Nimrod. Right side to Skirring. Skirring in the right corner, pecked on by Willie. Skip pass over to Leaps, left side. Leaps on the drive to the free throw line. Kicks it right corner to Skirring. A 3 is up. It's long. Rebound tapped around, taken by Hartman at the left block. Reverse layup, up and good. Hartman with the putback. He's got 3. Vikes back up 8-7. 3:43 to play first quarter. Hesse up into the front court. Hesse right corner to Ronan. Ronan driving right baseline. Back on the right wing to Waters. Top of the key to Willie. Willie on the left side to Hesse. Hesse top of the key to Waters. Driving down the lane. Ball slipped out of his hand. It's being pinballed around. It goes out of bounds. Waukon will keep possession. 3:25 to play first quarter. 8-7 the score. Hosting and Winter in for Decorah. Looking to get it inbounds is Jacob Ronan. Ronan left corner to Waters. Waters checked there by Winter. Decorah has played man-to-man. Top of the key to Willie. Willie checked by Hosting. Over on the right side to Hesse. Hesse top of the key to Waters. Waters works on Winter. Goes right side to Ronan. Ronan retreats to the midcourt area. Crossover dribble into lane. Pulls up from 5. Misses the shot, but Lang hacks him in the act. First foul on Lang. Second on the squad.
And again, that's too bad for James there. He was in good position to have help side defense, but he just does a little bit of a tomahawk there instead of going straight up.
Ronan 1 for 2 from the line, 6 for 10 on the season. 3:06 to play first quarter. Ronan averaging 9.5 points a game, and the first free throw is no good. Hayden Hamill coming in to get Waters to join Ronan, Burns, Hesse, and Willie on the floor. This one goes, Herman will get Ronan. Lang, Winter, Skirring, Hosting, and Nimrod, the quintet for Decorah. Free throw no good. Rebound pulled down by Winter for Decorah. Outlet left to Hosting. Quickly down to Nimrod. Left block. Put up the shot. No good. Rebound pulled down by Willie for Waukon. Outlet right to Ronan. Ronan on the jog up into the front court. Ronan on the right wing working on Skirring. Crossover dribble into the lane. Pull up from 10. Fails to fall. Rebound taken in the lane by Burns. Ball knocked around. Loose. Taken by Winter for Decorah. Now to Nimrod, who dribbles up into the front court to our left. Nimrod picks up his dribble just across the timeline to Lang. In the lane to Hosting. Tried to get it off to Winter. Pass tied up by Ronan. Alternating possession to Waukon. 2:32 to play in the quarter. 8-7 Decorah.
Kind of an awkward angle there, but that's one where you got to go up for Hosting and shoot that ball because he was too close to pass.
Leaps back in for Decorah now, as Peyton Hesse will dribble to the front court to our right. Indian ball trailing by 1. Herman on the right wing. Back between the circles to Willie. Willie gears over to the left side against Leaps. Willie skips it over in the right corner to Herman. Herman driving right of the lane, now stops against Nimrod. Across the lane to Burns. Burns a hook shot up in the lane, no good. Rebound caromed around, taken at the free throw line by Hesse. Hesse left side to Hamill. Left corner to Herman off the feed from Willie. Three-pointer hit the side of the backboard. Herman runs it down on the left wing. Back between the circles to Willie. Left side to Herman. Herman on the left wing to Alvakita Hesse. Hesse over on the right side to Willie. Willie driving right baseline, and he gets bumped into and fouled by Jacob Leaps. Leaps will pick up his first personal, team foul number 3. Drenth, Hartman, and Skuring in for Decorah. Nimrod, Winter, and Lang to the bench.
Boy, Decorah had about 4 opportunities there to grab that basketball, Darren. We got to put our hands on it.
Hesse playing it into the right corner, and Herman. Herman guarded there by Leaps. Back between the circles to Willie. Willie veers to the near right wing. Hand pass there to Herman. Herman tried to get in the lane to Burns. Punched away by Hartman. Loose ball goes out of bounds, and Decorah will keep it. 99 seconds to play in the quarter. It is an 8-7 lead for Decorah.
So far, Waukon, we've forced 9 turnovers on them. Or 4 turnovers, excuse me.
Skuring baseball pass ahead to Hartman. He's all alone at the right block. He lays it up. It's no good. Winter the board. Put it up. No good. Rebound taken by Winter, and a loose ball foul called on the Indians. The foul will go against Brock Burns, his second, or correction, it's going to go on Hartman. That will be his second and the team's 4th. 1:24 to play in the quarter. It's 8-7 Decorah. Both teams have been stuck in a little bit of a rut here for a little bit. Hesse right corner to Willie. Right of the key to Hamill. Left side to Hesse. Hesse on the left wing. Skips it over right side to Willie. Willie driving right baseline to the block. Puts it up and in. Willie with 5 of Waukon's 9. It's 9-8 Indians. 65 seconds to play in the quarter. At three-quarter court, Skuring. Now to Hosting. Hosting at three-quarter court. Leaves it to Skuring. Skuring shy of the timeline. Dribbles up to the right wing. Right corner to Winter. Back between the circles to Hosting. Left corner to Leaps. Three-pointer up and good. Leaps with 5 for Decorah. 11-9 Vikings. 45 seconds to play first quarter. Herman up into the front court. Herman against Skuring, and a foul called away from the ball. They're going to get Reed Drenth. First foul on him, team foul number 5. This is Vikings Radio 1240, KDEC Decorah, and KDECRadio.net. Darren Swenson, Larry Berlin from the Decorah Gymnasium tonight. The Vikings with an 11-9 lead on Waukon. Inbounds comes from Hesse to Hamill. Wide open left block layup for 2. Hamill with his first 2. We're tied at 11. 33 seconds left here in the first quarter. Hosting dribbles across the timeline. Hosting on the right wing, skips it over on the left side to Leaps, left corner to Skuring. Skuring dribbles to the left wing, underneath the Winter, power dribble in the lane, put up the shot, no good. Reed Drenth got the rebound, lost control of it, goes out of bounds to Waukon. Boy, a lot of bunnies just aren't falling right now, Larry.
Well, Winter should have just gone right up with it. He tried to kind of do a dipsy-do there. He was faking out nobody but himself.
19 seconds to play in the quarter. We're tied at 11. From the far end to our left, Severson inbounds to Ronan. Ronan will jog it up into the front court. Ronan, left wing to Herman with 11 seconds. Back between the circles to Severson with 8 seconds. Severson stops. Over on the right side to Ronan. Ronan right corner to Waters. 2 seconds. Three-pointer up. It's no good. Rebound to the side. Run down by Skuring. And the horn sounds and the quarter is over. It's 11-11 after 1. Let's take a break for Ace Hard.
How many 3 points have we made?
What?
2?
Darren and Larry back in Decorah. It's 11-11 after one. Kind of an odd basketball game right now. If you looked at it from the perspective of not seeing a scoreboard, you would say maybe Decorah would be controlling it, but the scoreboard says something else right now, Larry.
That's right, Darren. And right now, Waukon is shooting 4 of 13, which is not a very good percentage. And I haven't figured it out, but it's not a very good one. But
below 33.
Yes, right, about 30%. And so on the other hand, Decorah is shooting 5 of 9, so they're all over 50%.
Decorah ball to start the second quarter with Drent, Nimrod, Skurring, Leaps, and Winter in the lineup. Inbounds it comes in the backcourt to Nimrod. Nimrod passes up into the front court to our left to Leaps. Leaps guarded there by Severson. Leaps takes a dribble to the top of the key, goes on the right side of Winter. Winter takes the dribble, goes right corner to Skurring. Skurring dribbles to the free throw line, drags the pivot foot, turnover to Decorah.
Well, I got to give credit to Waukon's defense. They're in your face.
The Indian lineup: Landon Severson, Jacob Ronan, Brock Waters, Justin Herman, and Hayden Hamill. Ronan with it across the timeline. Ronan on the left side to Herman. Herman on the left wing works on Skurring. Herman stops. Bounce pass along the left baseline to Ronan underneath the Hamill at the left block. Puts up the shot, no good. Rebound taken down by Drent for Decorah. Now to Nimrod. Quickly up on the right side to Skurring. Skurring in the right corner, reverses it to Nimrod, top of the key, left corner to Leaps. Leaps takes an 18-footer. It's blocked there by Hamill. It is taken there by Severson. Severson now to Herman. Herman veers to the top of the key. Left side of Waters. Over on the right side of Severson. Lob pass underneath the Hamill. And Hamill is held and fouled by Reed Drent. Drent picks up his second personal, team 6. So got Hartman with 2 and Drent with 2. So some post-foul trouble for Decorah here early on.
Yeah, and of course, James Lang just went in. He has 1, so he could pick up that second one pretty easily here, too. We got to be careful.
7:03 to play in the quarter. 11-11 the score. Looking to get it in bounds is Severson. Left to the lane to Ronan. Ronan to the left block now stops. His pass deflected away, taken away by Lang for Decorah. Out of Skurring. Leaves it at three-quarter court to Nimrod. Jump pass across the timeline to Lang. Lang right corner to Leaps. Three-pointer up. It's barely grazes iron. Rebound pulled down by Burns for Waukon. Burns to Ronan to Severson. Underneath the Ronan at the left block. Takes the shot on Nimrod. No good. Taken at the right block by Burns. Burns puts it up and in. Burns with his first 2. It's 13-11 Waukon. Ronan steals it off the inbounds. Takes a 5-footer. No good. Rebound down to Winter, and a foul is called, I believe, on Waukon. Mr. Holfert will tell us it's on Severson. Severson with the foul, his first, and the team's third.
A lot of bunnies missed so far, Darren.
Both ways. 6:25 to play in the quarter. 13-11 Waukon. Skurring passes across the timeline to Leaps. Leaps on the left wing. Back between the circles to Skurring. Deep on the right side to Nimrod. High on the right to Lang. Left corner to Leaps. Shot faking a drive left side. Top of the key to Skurring. Skurring on the dribble. Goes left side to Leaps. Leaps on the attack to the left block. Puts up the runner from 5. It's no good. The rebound down to Herman for Waukon. Herman up into the front court. Herman driving down the lane. Put up the shot. No good. Offensive foul. Skurring took the charge.
That was a good call.
Herman the foul, his first, team's 4th. Update from Waukon. Decorah girls winning 15-8 after 1.
Super. Let's hope they can keep her going, Darren.
Conference opener for the girls tonight as well. 5:55 to play in the quarter. Quickly into Hartman, now to Leaps. Leaps tried to dribble down, had it knocked away, taken away by Waters. Waters right corner to Hesse, right wing to Willie. Three-pointer up, no good. Underneath that, the right block. Burns got the rebound on Lane, goes reverse layup and scores. Burns with 4 on the night. It's 15-11 Waukon. 5:35 to play here in the second quarter. Skurring at three-quarter court, leaves it to Nimrod. Lob pass to nobody in particular, taken away by Waters for Waukon. Waters on the attack, lob pass to the left block and Hesse. Hesse put up the shot, no good. Burns with the rebound, put it up, no good. Lang the rebound for Decorah, outlet left to Nimrod. Nimrod on the semi-push up into the front court to our left. Left wing to Skurring. Skurring takes a dribble, goes left corner to Leaps. Leaps lost control of it, got it back. Goes on the right side to Nimrod. Nimrod high on the right to Lang, makes a nice move down the lane, put up the shot, no good. Rebound knocked around and taken by the Indians. Willie got it. Now to Ronan. Ronan on the left side of Hesse. Lost control of it. Goes on the left wing to Waters to Hesse. Underneath at the left block to Burns. His pass intercepted by Nimrod. Behind the back dribble up into the front court. Doesn't have numbers, so he slows the pace. Goes right corner to Skuring. Underneath to Lang at the right block. Put up the shot. No good, but a foul is called on the Indians. 4:42 to play in the second quarter. 15-11 Indians. And the foul will go against Wyatt Willie, his first team foul, number 5.
Well, Darren, you know, it's pretty easy to see where we're getting in trouble. They have 8 offensive rebounds to our 3.
Free throw no good. Decorah 1 of 5 at the free throw line right now.
Yeah, that's not helping us any either, Darren.
They have yet to score in the first 3 minutes and 18 seconds of this one. Or of the second quarter, I should say. 15-11 the score. Second free throw up. No good for Lang. Boy, rebound taken down by Hamill for Waukon. Vikes 1 of 6 at the free throw line. On the right wing with it is Ronan. Ronan top of the key to Willie. Left side to Hesse. Hesse back between the circles to Ronan. Ronan with the basketball, veering over to the left side against Skuring. Ronan driving left baseline, cut off there by Skuring. Back on the left wing to Hamill. A three-pointer is up. It dances out. Rebound knocked out of bounds off the hands of Willie. And Decorah will play it from the far end to our right. 4:18 to play in the quarter. 15-11 the score. Token pressure in the backcourt by Waukon. Hosting at three-quarter court. Reverses it back to Skuring. Skuring still shy of the timeline. Drake will get it across the timeline with the pass to Hartman underneath the Lang. Lang tried to get it across the lane to Brett LaRue, and it's punched out of bounds on a very nice defensive play by Jacob Ronan.
Tell you what, Waukon's out hustling us. There's just no doubt about it.
15-11 Waukon, 4:04 to play in the second quarter. Inbounds it comes to Hosting. Hosting back between the circles to Skuring. Skuring on the left wing to LaRue. High post left to Lang. Right block to Hartman. Hartman turnaround shot from the block. No good. Rebound pulled down by Willie, and Lang out of frustration commits a silly foul.
Yep, there's a 2.
So 2 fouls for Drenth, Hartman, and Lang right now, and that's 7 on the team. 3:49 to play in the second quarter, and the Indians will shoot free throws the rest of the first half. Willie 3 of 4, 75% at the free throw line this year. Indians not setting the world on fire at the line either. They are 1 of 4 right now. And the first free throw is up and good. 6 for Willie to lead the way. The Indian bench has 10 of their 16 points right now.
Well, they're just out hustling us, Darren. I don't know what else to tell you.
Second free throw up around the rim, no good. Rebound taken down by Hartman. Out of Hosting at three-quarter court. Leaves it for Skuring. Lob pass to Hosting across the timeline with the pass to Hartman. Underneath to Lang. Lang tried to get it underneath to LaRue, and LaRue had it taken away by Herman. Underneath to Hamill. Lays it up and in. Hamill with 4. Indians have outscored the Vikings 7-0 in this quarter and lead at 18-11. 3:25 to play second quarter. Skuring with the bounce pass across the timeline to LaRue. Skip pass over on the left side to Hosting between the circles to Skuring. Right side to LaRue. LaRue lost control of it and got it back. Deep on the right side to Skuring. Skuring a bounce pass right wing to LaRue. Back between the circles to Skuring. Top of the key to Lang. Lang tried to get it off to Hosting. Lost control of it. Hosting's pass intercepted by Hesse. No look pass to Herman. Herman lays it up. No good. Willie got the board. He was fouled by Brett LaRue. LaRue picks up his first, team's 8th. And an all too familiar refrain in a Decorah Waukon game. Indians flat out outworking Decorah. There's nothing else to say.
Well, we act like it's nonchalant. Here we are. Don't worry. We got this. And I got news for them. They don't.
2:56 to play here in the quarter. A 30-second timeout asked for by JC. 18-11. Decorah trailing Waukon. Vikes yet to score here in the second quarter.
Darren, you can look at my stat sheet and see exactly where the problem lies. It's pretty simple. A team that's hustling hits the boards or getting offensive putback opportunities. Decorah has 3. Right now Waukon has 8. Shots from the floor, 2-point field goals. Waukon has 17 2-point field goals. Decorah has 10. You know, you just have to have to take charge of that inside. You're not going to make every shot from the outside, but you got to make sure you get the rebound and put back.
Willie will have 2 at the free throw line. He is 1 for 2 at the line and 4 of 6 on the season. First free throw up and good. Actually, it was 1 and 1. 19-11 Waukon, 2:56 to play here in the second quarter. Second one coming. It is up and it is good. So Willie, 8 points off the bench for him. Came in averaging 5.5 of the first 2. Leaps, throws it inbounds, but right to Hesse. Goes underneath to Herman at the left block, lays it up and in. Herman with his first 2. 22-11 Waukon. 2:47 to play, second quarter. Nimrod, a quick baseball pass ahead to Leaps, and Leaps is bumped into and fouled by Brock Burns. Burns will pick up his second personal foul, the team's 6th. Vikes have yet to score in the first 5:17 of the second quarter.
Well, we missed a couple bunnies, simple little shots, and that can start to wear on you.
I think it's probably fair to say you've taken those offensive struggles to the defensive end of the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Schuring inbounds to Nimrod, now to Schuring, still in the backcourt. Schuring dribbles across the timeline to our left. Right corner to Leaps. Leaps dribbles to the right wing, picks up his dribble against Ronan, back between the circles to Nimrod. Left side of Schuring. Schuring left to the key, shot fake and a drive in the lane. Goes right corner to Leaps, couldn't handle the pass. Out of bounds, but a very good catch in the first row by Reg Laurson over there.
Yeah, he just got here, too. He got it right in the game.
Those tennis coaches, they have good hands.
Yep, they do.
At least one of them does.
He didn't even have a racket in his hand.
One of them does here in Decorah.
Yeah.
The other guy, your thoughts?
No. I can dance to that real quickly.
Herman driving left baseline. Left corner to Waters. Waters had it knocked away, taken away by Nimrod, and Nimrod was fouled on the way up the court by Ronan. Ronan the foul, his first, team foul number 7. 2:07 to play here in the first half, and Decorah should be getting free throws here if my count is correct. But apparently it is only 6.
I would trust your count, Darren.
Leaps on the right wing, back between the circles to Nimrod. Nimrod at the free throw line to Reed Drenth in the 1-3-1 zone being played by Waukon.
And it's bothering us, Darren. We have no idea what to do right now.
Nimrod on the left side of Schuring. Schuring goes down the lane, was bumped into and fouled. The foul will go against Brock Waters. Waters picks up the foul, his second, and the team's 7th. So officially here at the 1:45 mark of the first half, Decorah will go to the free throw line for the 1-and-1. Schuring 0 for 2 at the free throw line this year. Vikes trying to get on the board here in the second quarter, and Drake puts the free throw up and in.
Maybe he'll get us off that 11. That 11 was a nemesis. Remember the other night we got stuck on, was it 13 or something? We couldn't get off 13.
Schuring's second free throw up and good. First 2 of the night for Drake. 22-13 Waukon. 100 seconds to play first half. Hesse dribbles to the front court to our right. Guarded by Leaps. Hesse still on the dribble. Top of the key to Herman. Herman working on Nimrod. Goes right corner to Hesse. Hesse at the right block to Waters. Waters goes across the lane. Left hand hook shot, no good. Hartman the rebound for Decorah. Hartman pecked on in the backcourt. Now to Schuring. Schuring up into the front court. Right corner to Nimrod. Collin takes the three-pointer. It dances out, no good. Rebound down on the weak side to Burns for Waukon. Burns' pass intercepted by Nimrod. Collin goes up and scores. Collin with 5. 22-15 Waukon. 1:05 to play second quarter. Ronan up into the front court to our right. Now to Hesse on the right wing. Hesse takes leaps to the baseline. Top of the key to Herman. Herman right baseline to Waters underneath the Ronan. Goes up, shot blocked by Nimrod. Pulled down by Hartman. Quickly ahead to Leaps. Leaps on the right side of the forecourt to our left. Now to Nimrod. Left corner to Schuring. Schuring steps up to a 12-footer left side. No good. Rebound pulled down by Ronan. Quickly ahead to Herman. Herman driving down the lane. Scoop shot. No good. Rebound down to Schuring. 35 seconds left in the half. Waukon up 7. Drake to Collin. Collin dribbles across the timeline. Left side to Skuring. Skuring left corner to Hartman. Tried to get it to Drenth over his head. It's taken away by Hesse for Waukon. Hesse up into the front court. Hesse driving right baseline. His pass deflected away by Leaps. He'll save it in bounds, and it's taken away by Nimrod. Quickly ahead to Skuring. Drake goes up, misses the shot. Blocking foul, Waukon on Ronan. Ronan will pick up personal number 2, team foul number 8. 11.5 to play here in the first half. It is 22-15 Waukon.
Take a breath there, Darren. I'll talk for a second. That was a lot of action, and that's exactly what Decorah needed here at the end of this quarter to kind of get going a little bit.
Skuring will go to the free throw line. First free throw up around the rim and no good.
That was all ignited by Nimrod. Nimrod's quickness and just determination to make something happen.
Second one coming, 11.5 to play here in the first half. It is up and it is good. Drake with 3. 22-16 the score. 10 seconds left in the half. Ronan to the front court to our right. Veering over the right wing with 5 seconds. Right corner to Severson underneath the Ronan. Right block goes up. Shot blocked by Leaps. And Leaps hits it out of bounds with a second, 0.7 or 1.7 seconds to play here in the second quarter. Looking to get it inbounds will be Severson. Severson inbounds to Ronan. Ronan put up a herky-jerk shot that fails to fall as the quarter comes to a close. Waukon scored the first 11 of the quarter. Decorah scored the last 5. It was tied at the end of the first quarter, so we go off at halftime. Our score, Waukon 22 and Decorah 16. Let's take a timeout and hear from fine folks such as Decorah Tire Service, Paul Hudson, your State Farm Insurance agent, Dr. Kelly Reagan, Chiropractic, and Wintersheet Mutual Insurance. 22-16, Waukon leading here at the halftime break. Our next high school sports presentation will be Friday night. It'll be a busy night of wrestling over in the New Hampton High School Gymnasium. The Decorah Vikings will take on North Fayette Valley Owine in New Hampton. Dave Amdahl and I will have the coverage at 5 o'clock on Friday night, right here on AM 1240 KDEC and at KDECradio.net. Coming up on Saturday, we'll have updates from the Southwind Wrestling Invitational. The Decorah Vikings and many other area teams will be a part of that event. We'll have updates beginning at 11 o'clock on FM 100.5. And if you listen to our website, KDECradio.net, the stream site that you are at right now, Dave Amdahl and I will have live hold-by-hold coverage online only on Saturday at KDECradio.net. Larry and I will get back to our fun next Tuesday night as the Decorah girls will take on Charles City here from the Viking Gymnasium. Our coverage for that one will start at approximately 7:30. So,
right. Darren, very important now that Decorah's bigs don't get any more fouls right away. They need to stay on the floor and kind of make Waukon have to respect the inside a little bit more. That's going to free up the outside.
So, second half about ready to begin. Skuring, Nimrod, Leaps, Hartman, and Lang for Decorah. Lang starting instead of Drenth. It'll be Severson, Ronan, Waters, Hamill, and Herman for Waukon. Waukon ball shooting to our left to start the second half. Herman between the circles to Ronan. Ronan works on Colin Nimrod. Bounce pass on the right wing to Hamill. Hamill.
Oh, what was that?
Severson. Severson put up the shot. No good. Ball goes out of bounds, and Decorah will have it. Bodies were all over the floor, but whistles were swallowed.
Oofta. That was a classic push-off there.
Skuring will look to get it in bounds against the pressure. Does so to Nimrod. Nimrod still deep in the backcourt. Now to Skuring. Skuring takes a couple of dribbles. Passes to Nimrod. Now to Leaps at the top of the key in the front court to our right. Over on the right side to Skirring back between the circles to Nimrod. High on the left to Lang. Lang back between the circles to Nimrod. Nimrod on the right side to Skirring. Skirring right corner to Nimrod. Nimrod keep it right side to Nimrod, and a foul away from the ball as Skirring went to the floor. The personal will go against Hayden Hamill. Hamill picks up his first and the team's first as well. 7:15 to play in the third. 22-16 Waukon. Leaps. Inbounds to Lang. Lang out of Skirring. Skirring along the left baseline to Leaps. Leaps right side to Skirring. Skirring driving right of the lane. Leaves it for Lang in the lane. 12-footer up and good.
Nice play there.
Lang with his first points of the night. 22-18. Waukon leading by 4 with the ball. Shooting to our left. 6:50 to play third quarter. Herman in the left corner, guarded by Skirring. High on the left to Hamill. Hamill along the left baseline to Waters. Waters right baseline to Hamill. Hamill had the ball knocked out of bounds by Nimrod. And Waukon will play it to the right of the window looking in. Severson will look to get it in bounds. Severson holding and looking against Leaps. Leaves it for Ronan at the left block. Put up the shot, no good, and Skirring fouled him. Skirring picks up his first, team's first of the second half. Ronan, 1 of 4 at the free throw line. He has 1 point, came in averaging 9.5 points a game. Free throw no good.
Well, a lot of that going around, Darren.
Boy.
I wonder if they have some kind of a vaccine for that early and around in the year.
Can only hope. Ronan's second free throw up and good. First points of the second half for Waukon, 23-18, a 5-point lead for Waukon. Leaps after they break the press, left side to Skirring. Skirring with the basketball between the circles. High on the right to Lang. Lang left wing to Skirring. Left corner to Nimrod. Underneath to Skirring at the left block. Got his man in the air. Went up shot blocked. Rebound pulled down by Lang. He got his shot blocked. Lang puts it up and puts it through, and a foul is called. Lang with 4 points already to start the second half. The Indians called for their second personal. And the personal will go against Hayden Hamill. That will be his second. He's out. Burns back in. Lang to the line where he is 0 for 4 tonight. First and only up and good. Lang with all 5 here in the second half, and all of a sudden it's a 2-point ball game. 23-21 Waukon. Indian basketball shooting to our left. We're 1:55 into the third quarter. On the left side with it is Severson. Severson along the left baseline to Waters. Waters at the free throw line to Burns. Left side to Severson. Severson guarded by Leaps. Over on the right side to Burns. Burns had it knocked away by Lang, taken away by Nimrod. 2-on-1 with Skirring. He passes to Drake. Drake from the right block puts it up and in. And a timeout is called by Jed Heeman. Decorah with a 7-1 run in the first 2:15 of the second half has tied the game at 23. 5:45 to play here in the third. Let's take a break for Wicks Construction. 5:45 to play in the third, and the first 2 minutes and 15 seconds of the third quarter saw more quality basketball than we saw in 16 minutes in the first half from Decorah.
I would agree with you on that, Darren, and certainly James Lang has been a central figure, so to speak. Not only does he play in the middle, but he's been kind of the one that's made things happen out there by just being big, just playing his position and making sure that he's in kind of there, you know.
Waukon ball tie score. They shoot to our left. Peyton Hesse up into the front court for the Indians. Hesse back between the circles to Wyatt Willie. Willie on the right side to Herman. Herman holding and looking. Herman with the crossover dribble in the lane. Stops in the lane. Put up the shot. Blocked by Skirring. Drake pulls it down. Leaves it to Leaps. Leaps back to Drake. Right block. Right wing to Nimrod. Collin for 3. No good. Rebound pulled down on the weak side by Hesse. Quickly ahead to Herman on the right side. He had it cleanly stripped by Nimrod, but Nimrod ran out of real estate along the baseline.
Nimrod is hustling. He is making a big difference, Darren.
Baseline right. Indians will look to get it inbounds. Hesse will play it baseline right. Hesse holding and looking. Lob pass to Herman on the right wing. Herman, right corner to Hesse. Hesse guarded by Leaps. Deep on the right side to Ronan. Ronan back between the circles. Left side to Hesse. Hesse left baseline to Willie. Willie back to Ronan on the left wing. Ronan guarded by Skuring. Ronan left corner to Willie. Willie on the drive left lane, and an offensive foul is going to be called on Willie. Willie will pick up the personal, his second, team's third. 4:50 to play in the third. We're tied at 23.
Yeah, that makes up for the one they didn't call earlier.
Nimrod passes up into the front court to our right to Skuring, right in front of us. Back between the circles to Nimrod. Nimrod to Lang at the free throw line. Kicks it on the left side to Nimrod. Left corner to Leaps. Leaps holding and looking. Leaps leaves it for Skuring in the lane. Runner up from 8. It is no good. Lang taps the rebound out to Skuring at the free throw line. Dumps it to Hartman. Left block. Puts it up and in. And the Vikes take their first lead in a long time with 4:26 to play here in the third.
2 offensive rebounds this quarter so far, Darren.
25-23 Decorah. Hesse driving right lane. Fade away from 12. No good. Rebound tied up between Burns and Skuring. Alternating possession will go to Decorah.
Makes a big difference when you have that second chance, because a lot of times the first chance is kind of a hurried shot. The second one a lot of times is kind of an easy one.
Skuring into Nimrod. Now to Skuring. Skuring being picked on in the backcourt. Now to Nimrod. Nimrod putting it on the deck. He leaves it for Skuring. Passes across the timeline to our right to Lang. Lang to Nimrod, right wing, right baseline to Leaps. Leaps back deep on the right wing to Callan. Nimrod right in front of us. Callan goes to Lang. Lang on top. Back to Nimrod. Midcourt area deep on the right side. Back to Skuring. Against the 2-1, little 2-3 matchup, or so it appears. Hartman to Nimrod, three-pointer left side, no good. Loose ball taken by Lang at the free throw line. The big guy down the lane, put it up and in, but he traveled beforehand.
Yep, good call.
3:34 to play in the third. The Vikes have outscored the Indians 9-1 here in the third quarter and lead at 25-23. Indian ball shooting to our left. On the right side with it is Willie. Willie on the right wing, back between the circles to Peyton Hesse. Hesse guarded by Leaps. Hesse on the drive, right of lane. His pass deflected away, taken away by Jacob Leaps. Leaps driving in, put up the shot. No good, but a foul is called. Hesse got him good enough to interrupt the layup. Hesse picks up his first, team's fourth. Leaps will go to the free throw line. He has not been there tonight. He has 5 points. He's 4 for 4 on the season.
And right now, Decorah's quickness has kicked in a bit here, Darren. They must have had some energy drinks at halftime.
Free throw, no good.
They're beating Waukon at their own game right now.
Lang out, Drenth in, Ronan out, and Severson in for Waukon.
Be fun to see now how the inside handles this with Lang sitting down.
Second one coming for Leaps, no good. Rebound taken by Drenth along the right baseline, right wing to Leaps. Leaps driving right baseline, pull-up jumper from 12, no good. Rebound, Hartman in the lane, put up the shot and got it. Chris Hartman with 7 on the night, 27-23 Decorah. 3 minutes to play, third quarter. Up on the right side is Peyton Hesse, top of the key to Wyatt Willie. Back to Hesse, right corner. His pass deflected by Nimrod, taken right of the lane by Severson. Goes right corner to Hesse. Hesse guarded by Nimrod. Hesse back between the circles to Willie. Willie drives all the way to the left baseline, backs it out into the left corner, leaves it now to Severson at the free throw line, goes right side to Hesse. Hesse top of the key to Severson. Severson along the left baseline to Hamill. Hamilton had a step on a defender, went up, missed the shot, and got fouled. Reed Drenth will pick up his third with 2:31 to play here in the third. That'll be the second on Decorah here in the second half, and Hamill will go to the free throw line. He's got 4. He is 0 for 2 from the free throw line this season. The first free throw is no good.
And right now, the quickness of Decorah on their putting pressure on the guards for Waukon is really paying dividends. And again, Darren, we had 3 offensive rebounds at the half. Right now, we've got 9. So we've had 6 putback opportunities.
Hamill's second free throw up and good. It is a 5-point night for him. Both points have come from the free throw line here in the third quarter for Waukon. 27-24, 2:25 to play here in the third. Nimrod's pass to Hosting over his head. Ball will go out of bounds. Last touch by Hamill. Mike's got a little lucky there.
Yeah, that was a heck of an effort by Hosting there to keep that ball alive for us.
Schuring will look to get the basketball inbounds. Schuring to Nimrod deep on the left side. Nimrod with the crossover dribble, midcourt area, leaves it for Hosting between the circles. Lob pass to Lang at the free throw line, goes left side to Schuring. Top of the key to Nimrod. Nimrod right side to Hosting. Hosting takes the dribble back between the circles to Nimrod. Nimrod veering over to the left side, drives in the lane, left corner to Schuring. Drake for three, no good. Rebound knocked around, taken by Lang right underneath, and he'll put it up and in. Lang with 7 points in the quarter and 7 points on the night. 29-24 Decorah, minute 50 to play here in the third. Willie on the right wing, top of the key to Severson, steps up to a 12-footer. A runner does not fall. Timmy Winter with the rebound for Decorah. He'll pass it ahead to Nimrod, and Nimrod will dribble across the timeline and got away with the big-time walk. Goes left side to Schuring, driving in the lane. Left side of Hosting, open look at a three-pointer. No good. Rebound knocked around, taken by Willie for Waukon. He'll bring it up the center of the floor, had it knocked away, taken back by Schuring for Decorah. Schuring on the attack, goes to the right block, stops, and he traveled with it.
There's where you have to bring the ball back out. We had a 2-on-3. That's usually not a good number.
1:20 to play here in the third. Vikes have outscored the Indians 13-2 here in the third quarter. They lead it by a 29-24 margin. Vikes took their first lead here in the second half of the 4:26 mark.
Turnovers have evened up, Darren. They're both 13 here, Darren.
Herman into the right side, and Severson right baseline to Burns. 15-footer, no good. Rebound taken by Severson. He's double teamed in the lane, right corner to Herman. Herman driving into the lane, high on the left to Hamill. Hamill left side to Ronan. Ronan driving to the block, put it up, no good, and a foul is called. And there's no reason for James to commit that foul. I mean, you're 6'8", he's 5'7".
Well,
height is on your side there, kid.
Well, and he got him with his armpit.
I know, boy.
I mean, he had about another 3 foot of arm and head. All you have to do is go straight up, James.
Third foul on Lang, third on the team. Ronan's free throw up and good. He's got 3 points all from the line tonight. 29-25 Decorah with 58.3 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Schuring in, Nimrod out to join Hartman, Leaps, Winter, and Hosting on the floor. It is Hamill, Waters, Herman, Severson, and Ronan for Waukon. Ronan's second free throw up and good. Indians have 4 points in the second half, all from the free throw line. 29-26 the score. Leaps the three-quarter court, passes across the timeline to Hosting. Hosting on the left wing, back between the circles to Jacob Leaps. Leaps with the basketball midcourt area, high on the right to Winter. At the free throw line to Herman, or to Hartman. Hartman's pass underneath, intercepted by Ronan. Ronan brings it up the right side of the floor for Waukon. Ronan dribbles to the high on the left area, left corner to Severson. Severson drives to the left high post, hand pass on the left wing to Waters. Waters right of the key to Herman, around a screen to the top of the key, goes left side to Ronan. Ronan on the drive, into the lane, put up the shot, short arm the layup, rebound pulled down by Hartman, 13 seconds left. Now to Schuring with 10 seconds left. Schuring in the forecourt, dribbles left baseline to Winter with 7 seconds left. Now to Drake, top of the key, three-pointer, short, rebound knocked around, taken by Waters. Waters going to take a long one at the horn, no good. Horn sounds, quarter over, we're 3 done. It's 29-26 Decorah. Let's take a break for Vicks Heating and Plumbing. Well, 3 quarters done, 29-26. Decorah with the advantage. They outscored the Indians 13-4 in that quarter and held the Indians without a field goal in that quarter, Larry.
Wow, that's great to see. I haven't quite got the statistics here on the shooting. Decorah right now is shooting 12 of 33 for 36%. One thing I got to throw in here, Darren, though, is that we took 7 3-point attempts that quarter. We didn't make one. So, again, I'm not so sure that's a shot we should be settling for, especially when we have the lead. I think we need to take the ball inside because we're making some hay there.
After 3 quarters and Waukon, the Decorah girls up 37-19
wow.
in the girls game. Top of the key with it is Waters. Waters on the right wing to Severson. Severson dribbles to the top of the key. Severson goes right side to Waters. Waters on the runner in the lane, put up a 12-footer and got it to go. First bucket of the second half goes to Waters at the 7:40 mark. Driving right of the lane is Leaps. Leaps put up the shot, no good. Hartman hustles for the rebound, went up, got totally hacked, no whistle. Rebound pulled down by Ronan. Ronan driving into the lane, bodies to the floor, goes out of bounds, loose ball, and the ball will go out of bounds, and Decorah will have possession. 3 bodies went to the floor, no whistle. And I guess in all fairness, when the ball's not going through the hoop, this game's not easy to officiate.
Yeah, that's an understatement of maybe tonight.
And probably every other night, too. 7:20 to play here in the fourth quarter. 29-28. Decorah on top. Skirring dribbles across the timeline to our right. Now to Leaps underneath the Hartman at the left block. Put up the shot, no good. Drenth got the board, put it up, no good, but he was fouled by Hayden Hamill. Hamill picks up personal number 3, team foul number 5. So, going to the free throw line will be Reed Drenth. Drenth 1 for 2 at the line this season. He'll look for his first points right here. Free throw, no good.
Didn't look good, Darren.
5 of 14 at the line for Decorah tonight.
Wow.
Second one in play with 7:07 to play here in the fourth quarter. Reed Drenth's second free throw, no good. Rebound pulled down by Hayden Hamill. Hamill now to Ronan up the right sideline to Severson. Underneath with the right block to Hamill, and Hamill puts it up and in. And the Indians back on top, 30-29, 6:53 to play here in the fourth quarter. Skirring now to Nimrod. Dribbles across the timeline to our right. Deep on the right side of Skirring. Bounce pass right corner to Chris Hartman. Hartman takes the dribble, leaves it deep on the right side to Nimrod. Nimrod at the free throw line to Drenth. Drenth along the right baseline to Hartman. Hartman driving in the lane, now stops, got bumped into and fouled. Good jump stop there by Hartman to draw the foul on Severson, his second, team 6th.
Yep.
6:28 to play here in the fourth. Indians back up 30-29. Nimrod with it in the left corner. Now to Skirring. Left wing to Nimrod. Left corner to Hartman. Left wing to Nimrod. Top of the key to Skirring. Three-pointer up. Got it! Drake hits the third three-pointer of the night and the first one of the second half for Decorah. 32-30. Decorah up 2. Indian ball. 6:05 to play here in the fourth quarter. They shoot to our left. Severson. Top of the key to Waters. Waters on the right side to Herman. Herman around a screen into the lane against Skirring. Put up a herky jerk shot, no good. Nice defense by Drake, and Drake pulls down the board as well. Drake picks up his dribble now to Drenth, and Drenth got shoved and fouled in the backcourt by Herman. He picks up his second. That'll be the 7th on the squad. So Decorah going to the free throw line for the final 5:47 of the fourth quarter. I'm not sure if that's honestly a good thing.
No.
It'll be a full timeout asked for by Jed Heeman here. We'll keep it here during the break. 5:47 left. And let's reset this game. Decorah trailed 22-16 at the halftime break. Outscored the Indians 13-4 in the fourth quarter to get a 29-26 lead. Indians have outscored Decorah 4-3 here in quarter number 4. The foul situation is 7-3 Waukon. The possession arrow belonging to Decorah. The timeout situation, Decorah with 3 fulls and a 30. Waukon with 2 fulls and a 30. So that's your game reset. 5:45 left. It is 32-30 Decorah.
Right now, Waukon is shooting a cold, a dismal 10 of 37, Darren. That's only about 24% from the field. That's keeping Decorah in the game right now because we're not doing a whole lot better. We're shooting probably mid-30s right at this point in time. So both teams are having kind of an off night, but I'm going to credit the defense for that a little bit. I mean, both teams are playing in-your-face kind of defense, and what that does, Darren, is it wears you down more importantly, but more importantly than that, it causes you to start rushing your shots a little bit because you think there's going to be somebody right there, and you have a tendency to miss more. 1-1 coming for Drenth. He is 0 for 1 at the free throw line.
First free throw up, it is no good. Rebound knocked to the side, taken by Willie for Waukon. Now to Hesse. Hesse driving right of the lane. Back between the circles to Wyatt Willie. Willie veers over to the right wing, Tabaki to Peyton Hesse. Hesse underneath with the left block to Hamill. Hamill knocked over. Chris Hartman, offensive foul call.
Wow.
Hamill picks up his 4th personal foul with 5:31 to play, 8th on the squad.
Goodness. That was good position there by Hartman. Hartman plays a nice game inside.
Press applied by Waukon. 5:31 left, 32-30. Decorah leading Waukon.
Both teams have 14 turnovers right now, Darren.
Nimrod to Skirring, still in the backcourt. Back to Nimrod. Nimrod takes the dribble, leaves it now to Lang. Skip pass over on the left side to Skirring. Skirring back between the circles to Nimrod. Nimrod with the between the legs dribble. Nimrod veering over to the left wing, guarded by Ronan. Now picks up his dribble, goes left side to Skirring. Left baseline to Leaps. Leaps the free throw line to Hartman. Hartman a strong take into lane. Put up the shot and in, and a foul is called. And be honest, I don't think he deserves the bucket, but credit Chris primarily for a strong take to the hole. As Hartman put up the bucket, got it to go. Ronan picks up his 3rd foul on the team's 9th.
And anymore, that call right there is a tough one. Very inconsistent.
Hartman's free throw no good. Boy, the Vikes struggling from the line. Rebound taken down by Ronan. 4:58 left, 34-30 Decorah. Waukon ball shooting to our left. Hesse on the right wing to Waters. Tabaki left side to Willie. Willie, Tabaki to Hesse. Guarded by Skirring. High on the left to Burns. Burns on the drive of the lane. Put up the shot, no good, and he drew the foul on Lang. That's his 1st, team's 4th. And did they say it was on the drive? I guess apparently so. Drenth in, Lang out, 4:44 left. Drenth joins Hartman, Nimrod, Leaps, and Skirring. So Decorah with their original starting 5 on the floor. Baseline right. They kick it into the backcourt, and Ronan. Ronan will dribble across the timeline. Ronan around a screen to the left side. Ronan driving left baseline, put up the shot on Hartman. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Reed Drenth. His outlet pass deflected by Ronan, but taken at 3/4 court by Skirring. Still in the backcourt to Nimrod. Now to Skirring.
Get across. Get across.
Works on Ronan. Dribble across the timeline. Right corner to Leaps. Leaps right side to Skirring. Open look at a 3-pointer. Off the front rim. Rebound Hartman. Left block. Left wing to Nimrod. Shot faking a drive towards the baseline. Back between the circles to Skirring. 4:05 left. Decorah leading by 4. They have the ball. They shoot to our right. Leaps right corner. Right block to Drenth. Back between the circles to Nimrod. Between the circles, deeper to Skirring. Left wing to Hartman. Hartman on the drive, left to the lane. Leaves it for Nimrod. Shot fake. Passes to Skirring. Drake on the drive of the lane. Put up a wild shot. Got it! And a foul is called on Waukon. Another solid, smart take by a Decorah player.
Yeah, and Nimrod passed up a good look at a 3 there, which is also a smart play.
And some discussion on whether the foul, where exactly the foul is going to be here. Basket is good. Okay, the foul was on Waters after the shot, and that'll be the 10th foul on the team. And Chris Holford is explaining the call to Jed Heeman. They're going to let Drake Skirring will go to the free throw line. Drake got the bucket, they said. And the contact apparently occurred after the shot was taken. And now they're going to put Chris Hartman at the free throw line.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. That's all. When we sat up in the crow's nest, we didn't get these explanations. Courtside, we're right in the heat of the battle there, Coach B.
Yeah. I'm glad you didn't start putting in a couple of cents worth there too, Darren.
Only got a quarter in my pocket, so. And free throw up and good for Chris Hartman.
Wow. Quite a crazy game here, Darren.
37-30 Decorah. Second free throw up around the rim and good. Vikes just 7 of 19 from the free throw line, but Chris made those two, and he's got an 11-point night.
Yeah, he's a very, very solid night for Chris.
He's just one of those kids. He's never going to be a standout kid, but he's never going to hurt you.
No, that's right. Absolutely.
38-30. Waukon trailing by 8 with the ball. Willie lost control of the basketball. It's taken away by Skirring. Quickly ahead to Leaps. Leaps goes up. Score it! Leaps with 7. Vikes up 40-30. 3:30 left. Up at the front court comes Wyatt Willie. Willie on the right wing. Picks up his dribble. Goes in the right corner to Brock Waters. Waters on the right wing to Ronan. Top of the key to Willie. Left corner to Hesse. Top of the key to Waters. Waters on the drive. Leaves it to Willie on the right wing. Dribbles to the high post right. Back between the circles to Hesse. Hesse a hand pass to Waters. Waters with the basketball between the circles. Kicks it to Hesse along the baseline. Hesse put up a wild shot. No good. Rebound pulled down by Winter. Outlet left to Skirring for Decorah. Vikes up 10, 3 minutes to play. Nimrod on the left side to Skirring. Top of the key to Nimrod. Nimrod takes a couple of dribbles, goes on the left side to Skirring. Skirring to Drenth along the baseline to Winter, lays it up and in. Winter was the baseline runner, and he got the bucket to go. And another timeout called by the Indians with 2:41 left, and all of a sudden Decorah has a 42-30 lead. The Indians took a 30-29 lead early in this fourth quarter. Decorah in the midst of a 13-0 run, Larry.
Well, Darren, what happened here is Decorah made a couple of shots, gained a little confidence. Waukon got hesitant. They're not attacking like they did. No one wants to take the shot because they're afraid they're going to miss it. And part of the problem with Waukon right now is that our defense is bothering them. And they don't know exactly where to go to attack that, and they've made some misses. And the other thing that's happened here is Decorah's had a couple of guys really step up. Nimrod with his defense and just in the face of people, causing a lot of inside problems, outside problems, I should say. And with our big guys, and I'm going to include all three of them. I'm going to say that Hartman, Drenth, and Lang have all caused havoc.
2:39 left. Waukon ball trailing by 12. Ronan on the right side to Herman. Herman takes a three-pointer. Got it. Herman with the three. He's got 5. 42-33. 2:22 left. Winter on the left side. Tried to get it to Drenth. Ball knocked away. Taken by Winter. Goes top of the key to Leaps. Leaps along the baseline to Winter. Winter goes up. Had the shot blocked by Hamill. Taken by Ronan for Waukon. His pass tried to be intercepted by Skirring. He couldn't hang on to it. It's taken by Herman. Herman underneath of the right block to Severson. Goes up between defenders. Missed the shot but got fouled in the act. The foul will be on Drenth. It'll be his fourth with 2:08 left. And Severson will go to the free throw line. He doesn't have a point tonight. He hasn't been to the free throw line this season. His first free throw is up and good. It's 42-34 Decorah with 2:08 left.
And again, Winter missed that little bunny. Easy to do, Darren. I've missed a lot of them myself.
Second free throw up, front rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Hartman for Decorah. Now to Nimrod. Nimrod's going to drive all the way down, lays it up and in. Nimrod with the layup. He's got 7. It's 44-34. 10-point lead for Decorah. 1:55 remaining. Over on the left side, Herman, a three-pointer is no good. It's going to go out of bounds untouched. That's pretty good defense by Colin Nimrod.
Herman tried to draw a foul there, but the official didn't buy it.
The Decorah girls have won 55-22 on Waukon.
Wow, they had a heck of a second half.
It was 19-13 at the halftime break there. Nimrod fouled in the backcourt by Herman. He picks up his third. Colin will go to the free throw line to shoot a couple.
How are we doing on free throws so far, Darren?
Not very well. 7 for 19.
Oofta.
Colin will go to the free throw line to shoot a couple. First one up, and good. His older brother, Gavin, listening in on the internet tonight.
Is he?
Yeah.
Good for him. That Gavin's quite a guy.
45-34 the score. Second free throw up and good. 9 points on the night for Colin Nimrod. 46-34 Decorah. 100 seconds to play. Waukon ball. Into the right corner and Severson. Severson driving right baseline, top of the key to Hesse. Hesse over to the right wing. A three-pointer is up. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Severson. Kicks it to Hesse. Hesse goes up, shot block, and a foul is called. Going to get Lang for the personal. And that will be the 5th personal foul on James Lang, who kind of keyed the comeback. He had 7 points in the third quarter, and they were all key, and the Vikes getting back into this game.
Yeah, he really made a difference at the beginning of that second half, Darren. Just a huge difference.
Peyton Hesse will go to the free throw line. First free throw up around the rim and no good. Hesse looking for his first points of the night. He is now 3 of 5 at the free throw line on the season. Second one coming. It is up. It is no good. Rebound pulled down by Drake Schuring. 1:25 left. Indians up 12. Decorah ball. Schuring up into the front court. Got around Herman. Lobs it over on the left side to Leaps. Leaps now to Schuring. Schuring on the right wing. Driving into the lane. Kicks it back between the circles to Colin Nimrod. Nimrod with the basketball. Dribbling around midcourt area against Ronan. Sends his man through a screen. Goes left corner to Leaps. Leaps. Bounce pass underneath to Drent. Drent back between the circles to Schuring with a minute left. Schuring on the drive of the lane, and he was held before the drive. Herman will pick up the personal. That will be his 4th. Schuring will go to the free throw line to shoot a couple. He's got 10 points, 5 coming here in the second half. First free throw up and good. 11 on the night for Schuring, 11 for Hartman, 9 for Nimrod, 7 for Lang, 7 for Leaps. Pretty good balance there, Coach B.
Yes, it is.
Second free throw up and good. Schuring with 12 points on the night, 48-34. A 14-point lead for Decorah with 52 seconds remaining. Hesse top of the key to Herman, a straight-on three-pointer. Got it. Herman with the three-pointer. He's got 8 now. It's 48-37 with 43 seconds left. Nimrod lost control of it. Taken away by Hesse. Top of the key to Ronan. Double clutches on a three-pointer attempt. Shot up, no good. Rebound down to Schuring. Fouled by Willie. Willie picks up his 3rd personal foul. And Drake will go to the free throw line to shoot a couple.
And stranger things have happened, Darren. He knocks down that 3. We're still got a ball game.
Drake with 12 points on the night. 7 here in the quarter. Free throw up, short. Vikes are 6 of 10 here in the quarter, but free throw shooting is going to be perhaps a topic of discussion.
Well, that's...
Second free throw up and good. Schuring with 13 on the night now. 49-37. Herman driving along the left baseline. Put up the shot. No good. Rebound tapped out of bounds. Indians will keep it. 24.9 to play. Hesse will look to get it in baseline left. Hesse will hold and look. Inbounds to Ronan. Long three-pointer short. Rebound tapped around. Loose ball taken by Hesse. Left baseline. He'll back out to the three-point arc. He'll take a three-pointer. It is no good. Leaps got the rebound for Decorah. He is double-teamed and he is fouled with 13.2 to play in the game. 49-37. Vikes appear to have sealed the deal in the conference opener for 2014. Far from a great performance, but you know what? Second half, this team stuck together and played pretty well.
Second half, they played very well, Darren, and certainly established themselves and really got after it.
Leaps has 7 points on the night. He is 0 for 3, or rather 0 for 2 at the free throw line. This is Vikings Radio, 1240 KDEC, Decorah, and KDECradio.net.
Yeah, that's a little bit of free throwing difficulty here.
Free throw was no good. They'll have another. It is up and it is good. 8 points on the night for Leaps, 50-37. Herman will take a long three-pointer from the left wing. No good. Rebound down to Schuring. And the Vikes will be able to dribble this one out. 50-37. Nimrod catches on the right wing in front of the Decorah bench, and that will be that. Decorah 50, Waukon 37. In the conference opener for 2014-2015, the Vikes have a winning streak for the first time this season.